What if I told you that the YouTube Kids app was promoting child strippers?
I'm going to make a part 2 to this where I comment more on what Tim and crew and Rogan are talking about here. But guys, if you like this content, please subscribe and comment. But if you don't like where it's going, then comment and tell me why you don't like it. But we're straight up getting satanic, dude. If you just watch this, I'm going to expand on this in a second video and give more content, and without hopefully running into copyright problems, and give a lot more commentary on this, because there's a lot more to be said about this. But let's just watch Tim and crew talk about this and Rogan and just see where it goes. And again, I'm going to expand on this in a second video, so roll the tape.
And they're telling children about consent, and they start talking about, here we go, consent is giving permission to someone or something. Why are they giving 9 and 12-year-olds consent lessons in a sexual context? This is what's alarming about what YouTube Kids is doing. So you think it's just in the schools, and Ron DeSantis has his plan to get rid of diversity, equity, and inclusion, but everybody in this is 5 steps behind what's actually been going on. And going back to ElsaGate.
Have you seen any of those?
I've seen, yeah. I just, because I used to watch the ones that you know, the Second Life ones,
Yeah,
where it's just
like
ridiculous.
these.
Like, this stuff is crazy.
It's weird.
I didn't even know about this.
They dress up in these cartoons. They have little babies that are dressed up like Spider-Man or like Elsa. And like this scene keeps happening over and over again, where they have beer, they get fucked up, and then as the baby falls, the beer bottle bounces off his head and shatters and lands on the ground, and the baby's bleeding. It happens over and over again. And so in this one with the minions, the little baby minions, they fall, bam, gets cut in the head. It's the same scene. Here's the Mickey Mouse one. Little babies get fucked up, they fall, beer bottle hits the baby in the head. There's another one with little foxes. They get fucked up, beer bottle hits the kid in the head. It's always the same shit.
It's so stupid.
It's not just stupid, it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's weird because it's not just things happening. It's the same violent scene over and over again, and the babies are the ones that are getting brutalized in these.
People have been giving their kids YouTube. Their kids are they're like, YouTube Kids, it's good for you. And then you get some adult in a sexualized context like drag saying, let's talk about what it means to consent. And then in this thread, I think it's in this thread, you have Billboard Chris, we've had on the show, a guy telling him that their goal is to decouple age and consent. Quite literally saying he wants 12-year-olds to be able to consent with adults. This is what they're pushing on kids. I'm not surprised by it, but it's got to be insidious. It can't be overt. They can't come out right now and just say it. It's got to be a slow creeping malevolent force that goes under the radar. So when mom and dad are busy with work and they hand the iPad to the kid and sign up for YouTube Kids because YouTube Kids is safe, what does YouTube Kids say? Come here, little boy. Come into a sexualized context where we can tell you about consent. That's exactly what they're doing. What if I told you that the YouTube Kids app was promoting child strippers to your 9 to 12-year-olds? Well, that's in the thread. Meet Desmond is amazing. Now, of course, his family's quite litigious, but there's a video of him dancing on stage for money at an adult gay bar. That is the same thing as go-go dancing. Why is a child doing this, and why are they promoting this to other children?
Well,
Degradation of society?
That's for sure, is that people are overly sexualized children will become overly sexualized adults and think it's normal or okay out of their own guilt. Like, hey, it's not so bad what happened to me, so, this isn't so bad.
Terrifying and sad.
Yeah, it really is. Cycle of abuse.